Ma'am, you were in mute, ma'am. Oh my God. Ma'am, you did not unmute yourself.
Sorry. Okay, so then you shouldn't even have understood insula then. Sorry, I didn't check, like it was muted. So insula, see here, insula is an area which we see in the brain. Okay, it's a hidden fifth lobe. Basically, how many lobes do we have? We have 4 lobes: frontal, parietal, occipital, and temporal. If you retract lateral sulcus, inside the lateral sulcus, there is a hidden lobe which is called as insula. Okay, so that is one. Then arcuate nucleus generally we find in the hypothalamus. Beta, we did hypothalamus nuclei when we were doing physiology. Just revise it once. Anyhow, it's a short note here. Okay, then. So winging of scapula, arcade nuclei, rotator cuff, actions of lumbricals. Okay, thin skin, I will show you. Spinal cord, yesterday when we were discussing the ascending and descending tracts, I have shown you the structure of spinal cord. So you are supposed to draw that spinal cord. Okay, I'll show you the thin skin now. Histology. Do you remember the layers of thick skin histology? We did previously. Okay, beta. So in thin skin, I hope you are seeing thin skin on the screen. Please confirm.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So in the thin skin, what do we see? Again, we will see the epidermis part and dermis part. But epidermis part is not so much shown as we see in the thick skin. In the thick skin, you will draw all the layers like stratum basale, stratum spinosum, stratum granulosum, stratum germinativum, stratum lucidum, everything. Your diagram will be filled with only those layers. Whereas here you are just going to give only few layers which shows like that is epidermis. This whole thing is epidermis. Okay, below epidermis now you are supposed to show dermis. When you show when you draw dermis, you should make sure like you are showing one hair follicle. Attached to the hair follicle you are supposed to draw one like sebaceous gland, okay, and lot of sweat glands and certain smooth muscles over here and fat droplets you can draw over here. Okay, so this picture shows you thin skin. So where do we find skin, thin skin? Except for palm and sole, rest of all parts of our body, wherever we have skin, that is all thin skin only. Okay, so thin skin is that. So different like Shravya, you can share the pictures, but if you have, like you have shared yesterday for ovary in our group. This is a simple question of spinal cord. If spinal cord section is as better, you better draw it like this. So outer area is white matter and inner area is gray matter. So it has anterior median fissure, posterior median sulcus. The gray matter is butterfly shaped. It has anterior horn and it has posterior horn. Then it has central canal. Then give the list of ascending tracts and descending tracts. Okay. And actually we have nuclei also. I'll show you the list of nuclei. See. In the gray matter, you are supposed to draw the various nuclei. It's not opening. So the various nuclei, what are you able to see on the screens? There are certain nuclei.
Yes, ma'am.
So you are supposed to show these nuclei better when you draw the cut section of spinal cord. Okay, again, this is anterior horn. The thin one is the posterior horn. Okay, so what are the various nuclei? We have accessory nucleus, ventrolateral, dorsolateral, phrenic nucleus, ventromedial nucleus, dorsomedial nucleus, intermedio-medial, intermedio-lateral, dorsal nucleus, nucleus proprius, substantia gelatinosa of Rolando, and posterior marginal nucleus. Okay, so this is one way. There is also one more way of dividing the gray matter of spinal cord into laminae. We have certain 10 laminae like that. Okay, so we have lamina rex, they are called as laminae of rex, R-E-X. So lamina 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th, and this is 9th, and the center one is 10th. When you draw the laminae on one side, you need not show nuclei on that side. One side exclusively you show the nuclei. The other side you can exclusively show the laminae. Okay, surrounding this gray matter, we have white matter, no? In that white matter, try to show the list of ascending and descending tracts. Okay, so that is the section of spinal cord and labeling the internal structure. When you draw this completely, you will get complete full marks. Okay. So we will stop here, beta. And notochord is actually the part of embryology. I will discuss later as complete embryology lectures for 2 to 3 days once we finish good amount of question papers. Okay. So see you after 5 p.m. then, and be prepared for tomorrow's exam. Okay. Okay, beta. Then see you all in the evening. Okay. Bye, beta. Study well.